Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little mini reviews. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while and I have not a ton of products, but a few things that I feel like I haven't really talked about on my channel. Maybe I hauled them or mentioned them briefly, but I feel like I've been giving you an update on them. So I'm gonna quickly go through, I think I have 8 things that I've been trying out and kind of tell you my thoughts on them. It's mostly makeup. I do have a hair care and I have a perfume. So let's start with the makeup first. First of all is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. These get a lot of hype and they are very expensive. I like them though. I feel like for me and my skin tone, these are the best bronzing drops I've found. Most of them make my skin look too orange. I don't know if it's just my skin tone or what it is, but these ones work the best for me. I love these when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup or any makeup at all. It's such a great step in between moisturizer and sunscreen to give you a little glow or a little extra color. Because I wear so much sunscreen on my face, I often find that my face and my neck don't match my chest. I mean, I still wear sunscreen on my chest, but it just tans quicker there. So I love to add these before SPF and stuff to give me a little bit of a glow, and I really like them. I am sure there are other great bronzing drops out there on the market that you don't have to spend the crazy money that is these. I got them half off during the Ulta sale, so I don't feel too bad about it. Yeah, they are nice. So if you have looked at them and want to splurge, they are nice, but I don't know if they're worth the price point either. So I like them though. This hauls a lot of bronzers. When I was placing my Ulta order during the sale, apparently I went bronzer crazy. The next one is a Live Tinted Hue Beam Blushing Bronzer in the shade Sahara Sunset. First of all, I love Live Tinted packaging. I just think they do a really nice job. They're really simple, but they are really gorgeous too. But I love this blush bronzer. I used it a lot towards the end of summer as a one and done sort of product. This top kind of blushy color has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And then just I swirled it together. It's just such a pretty color swirled together. You kind of see it there. See if I can get a good swatch on my, kind of hard to tell from a swatch on your finger, but on the face with a brush, it's so pretty. It's just the perfect one and done blush bronzer, beautiful kind of summer shade. It's definitely my vibe, that terracotta warm bronzer blush shade, but I don't find that it's too blushy that it looks crazy on my forehead. I'm not into the blush on my forehead thing. I'd rather have a bronzer. I just think it looks a little bit more natural than blush. I don't know. But this is the perfect kind of middle ground combo. So I've been really enjoying this. I used it, I said, a ton towards the end of the summer. It'd be a great travel product too, because I wouldn't need a powder, blush, bronzer, or highlight. I could just throw this on over my cream products and be done. So one and done, so small, so compact. It's a great, great product. And they have other shades. I think this is one of the darker shades, but I really like this one. The other bronzers that I got are both cream bronzers. The first one is the Natasha Denona High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. I have the shade Foxy Light. Again, Natasha Denona killing it with the packaging. It's such Natasha Denona is so expensive, but this is really good luxury packaging too. It's feels really heavy and weighty and really nice. The pump is really nice. I really like the color of this bronzer for me. It's a little bit on the warm side. It's definitely a bronzer for me. It's definitely not, I wouldn't call this a contour at all, but it's a perfect, nice, warm shade. Again, it's kind of that bridges that gap almost between a little bit of a blush. It's definitely got a pinky sort of undertone. It doesn't pull too orange on me though. It just looks like a nice warm shade. Definitely great first step of bronzer. I usually put a cream bronzer and then a powder bronzer on top. So this one looks really nice under products. I find that it lasts really well too. It's just a really nice bronzer. I will say if you don't like a warm bronzer, you're more into a contouring sort of thing, this shade at least won't work for you. I don't know if the other shades are cooler or not, but Foxy is definitely a warmer shade, but I really like it. I feel like this bottle is gonna last me forever because it's so pigmented that you really don't need a lot of it. One little pump can do your whole face easily. So this bottle is just gonna last me forever. So I know it's expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. And like I said, I feel like I'm just gonna use this for so long that it's totally worth the money. And then the last one is a drugstore bronzer. I've tried Versed skincare before, but then I saw Versed had makeup, so I was very interested in that too. So I tried a couple things from Versed. I'm going to talk about the other one here in a second. But the first one was their Warm Dimension Bronzing Stick. I have the shade Away, And again, this is a great color for me. It's a little bit deeper of a color. It looks really dark in the thing, but it's actually not too dark. This is definitely, you kind of see the difference. This one's definitely warmer. This one's a little bit cooler and a little bit deeper of a shade. It's just a little bit like a richer shade, but once you blend it out, it's such a good color that like, I just love it. It blends out so easily. You can definitely sheer it out so it looks really natural. Again, it's like a great first sort of bronzing product, or by itself. It blends out so easily and it's a great price point. First products are like really my vibe because they feel very natural. Like the next thing I'm gonna talk about is a skin tint, and it's just so like skin-like, and just all their products sit so beautifully on the skin, and they just look really nice and natural, which is what I'm going for. I definitely go for like a my skin but better, no makeup sort of look, and this just works so well for that. So if you're looking for a good like drugstore price, minimalistic, no makeup sort of bronzer, the first one is definitely a great one to try out, and they have a bunch of shades. So, but like I said, I have a way, and that's a really good one for me. And then like I said, I also tried Verst's Skin Solution Multi-Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. I think I talked about this one in a favorites before, but I love this skin tint. Again, first of all, the packaging, so pretty. It feels really luxe because it's a glass bottle, but this is a great your skin but better sort of skin tint. It's definitely a skin tint. Oh, I put a lot just on the back of my hand so you can kind of see the shade there. I have the shade 3P, by the way, and it works really well for me, but it shears out really well. Let me get a little bit like on my side of my hand so you can kind of see there on the side, hopefully, maybe, that it shears out so well, and it just really looks so skin-like and beautiful. I use my fingers to apply it and just kind of like shear it out all over my face, and it just looks so nice. It evens out my skin tone and covers up a little bit of stuff, but like I said, it looks like my skin still, and it's so hydrating and so just like beautiful on the skin. It doesn't like sink into like any weird things. It doesn't cling on any dry spots. It just works really well. It does have zinc oxide in it as an SPF of 40. I don't use enough of this to make it my main like SPF, but I like that it's got a little bit of SPF in it for a little bit of extra coverage. And I've definitely been reaching for this one a lot, especially towards the end of the summer. Again, I was reaching for this quite a bit. It's really, really nice, and I'm sure it'll be in my everyday makeup bag again soon. I think this is the last makeup product. Yeah, it is. I picked this up recently because I love Merit's cream shadows, and when I saw they had shimmering versions of them, I was so excited. So I picked up one of their Solo Shadow Sheens. This is in the shade Glacé. First of all, again, the packaging is gorgeous, and I also love that the packaging of the Sheen ones are slightly different than their packaging of like their matte ones. They're like original Solo Shadows, so I can definitely like see the difference really easily. I don't have to like open them up or anything to tell, but this is just like a beautiful pinky champagne-y color. Let me see if I can get a good swatch. I will say they're kind of hard to like get my finger into. That was a horrible place to put a swatch. Hold on. Sorry. I have so much stuff on my hands now that like it's hard to kind of see it there. Hopefully you can see that on camera. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but it's like a beautiful, like I said, kind of pinky champagne. It's really subtle on the eye, but it's like, again, the perfect kind of one and done, easy, subtle shadow. I actually traveled with this recently. I took this and my other Solo Shadow, which I think I have in Postmodern, I think is the shade I have, but the two of them together is so pretty because Postmodern is kind of like a really light, almost like purpley nude color, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but it's such a pretty color, and I would sweep that all over my eyelid and then pop this on top for a little bit of shimmer. And it's just so pretty. It's so easy, so effortless. It's not like chunky, glittery. It's more of like a glow almost. It just looks so beautiful on the eye, and it just catches just enough of the light that it looks really nice without being like overwhelming. So I've been loving this. It's been in my everyday makeup bag, and it's just gorgeous. All right, let's talk about the perfume I have been obsessed with recently. I've been looking for the perfect rose scented perfume that doesn't smell like too old lady, too like dusty. I don't know how to explain that, but there's like some rose scents that smell a little like old. I don't know how to, that sounds bad, but you know what I mean. And then I finally came across this Tom Ford Cafe Rose. It has coffee scents and that rose in it, and it is just so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I need to get the full-size bottle. I've been just buying the travel size because I didn't want to like go crazy, but like I've only had this for like maybe a month, less than that even, and I've already used so much. Again, the bottle is so gorgeous. I love the like fluted pinky color. It's just, it smells so good. Let me see if I can pull up the scent notes really quick so I can tell you, because I'm bad at describing scents. I know it's got coffee and rose in it. The actual scent description will be better. It says Tom Ford's Café Rose Eau de Parfum captures the untamed sensuality of a refined rose infused with the unexpected twist of dark coffee. Keynotes are rose essence, rose absolute, and coffee, and it's in the floral fragrance. So I guess that did not give us much more, but it smells delicious. If you can get into a store and sniff this, it smells so good. My husband really likes it too, and he's the hard one to please with scents. So even if he likes this one, you know it's a good one. I'm obsessed. I'm keeping it in my bathroom right now so I can wear it 90% of the time. I'm obsessed. And then the last thing is this Way curl cream. Again, I bought this during the Ulta sale because it was expensive and I wasn't sure I'd like it. And I'm glad I did. It's not my favorite curl cream. I find it to be a little too heavy and thick for my hair. It smells really good. I love the way Way products smell, but I just find that this is a little too thick and doesn't give me quite enough hold that I'm looking for. Like it almost, maybe not hold, it doesn't like, it's so thick, but it doesn't give me like a ton of moisture and like make it softer, but it also doesn't give me any hold. It's kind of that weird middle where it's not doing either super great. It's doing both of them like kind of okay, but it's not doing either one super great. So I'm not like loving reaching for this. I will use it up, and like I said, it smells really good. It makes my hair smell really good, but it's not like my absolute favorite curl cream. I don't know. It says it's supposed to like enhance your natural curls and stuff, and I just don't find that it like, and maybe I just don't have the right hair texture for this, but it's not my absolute favorite curl cream in the world. I think there are better at lower price points. So it's good. I like it for the smell, and it does fine. It's just not something I buy again. All right, those are all my like little mini reviews I have for you guys right now. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If there's something I mentioned in other videos that you want more information about, let me know down in the comments so I can make a list for the next mini reviews. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.